Hi, my name is Susan Wokoma, and this is my Woman with a Movie Camera introduction to Prevenge, starring, written and directed by Alice Lowe in 2016.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
She's pregnant.
It's like me.
Aren't you? Beautiful.
Alice Lowe plays Ruth, a recently widowed woman who was led down a murderous rampage to avenge her lover's death, seemingly by the voice and instruction of a 7-month unborn child.
Listen, Mummy. That's how I was made. You can forget about that ever happening again.
In typical Alice Lowe fashion, Prevenge opens with moody suspense, this time at the cliffside where her lover died. And then it goes on to a seemingly pedestrian activity, in this case, a trip to a pet shop, which quickly descends into darkly funny horror.
Mr.
Shabba, yeah,
Shabba.
fine, yeah. Find it all right?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I was...
No, don't worry, there's mad traffic's murder around here, and it's fine to the park.
Yes, I did.
Okay. We'll take a look round.
On her warpath, Ruth finds those people connected to a partner's death. And these include a great roster of amazing comic talent, such as Kay Van Novak, Tom Davies, Gemma Whelan, and Mike Wozniak.
She said, hey, Mum, I learned how to do the boogaloo. Self-taught.
What I absolutely love about Prevenge is Ruth is that character that you normally see played by a man. A tortured, brooding, lonely soul, moodily navigating the world and going on a killing spree. The addition of Ruth being pregnant, and there are no prosthetics here. Alice Lowe was heavily pregnant as she shot the whole film. I feel like it adds another dimension that I believe that only really somebody who has been pregnant can capture. She's not this earth mother. Instead, you see her bickering with her unborn child in Alice Lowe's tremendous trademark Coventry accent, which can herald like meekness and sheer rage at the same time.
It was completely unnecessary to kill that man. He was really nice.
He was a sop. A hipster sop.
She repeatedly relates to the image of the avenging spirits from the 1934 film Crimes About Passion, which just shows where her head is at, and it's not that of a mother that we normally see. I'm in my 30s, and a lot of my friends are having children, and I think that more frank conversations are being had about that process. And Prevenge is a really dark and funny look at how menacing pregnancy and grief can be. Alice Lowe shot the film in 2 weeks, mainly consisting of scheduled 2-hander scenes that you can easily do. So Alice Lowe had just wrapped on Black Mountain Poets, which was a 5-day shoot. And it was that experience, plus being pregnant, that caused Alice Lowe to think about how to make a film surrounding her circumstances, as opposed to writing off the possibility of filmmaking due to being pregnant, which is a very common and completely sexist notion, in my opinion. The only person who Ruth has any regular contact with throughout the film is her lovely but condescending midwife, played by the fantastic Jo Hartley. Ruth is like an invisible sleuth, brooding in her hotel room, free of any kind of domestic repercussions of actually committing murder, which I love because it's film. However, when her resolve for revenge starts to melt away, particularly when she encounters the completely lovely, unsuspecting Josh, it's a kick and a harsh word from Baby, making the very real threat: kill him or I'll kill you. The consequences are not lost on anyone who truly understands the horror of death in childbirth. And yet she still manages to make it funny. The references are so classy and are so in-depth that Prevenge really doesn't have any business being as funny as it is. And that is down to Lowe's extraordinary performance, her writing, and a bold direction, which is just so unique and fun to watch. So it is my honour to introduce Prevenge by Alice Lowe. Enjoy.